The whale did not attack a legend. It attacked a real wooden ship. And when it was over, 20 men were left in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, with 3 small boats, almost no food, and no land in sight. The ship was called Essex. She was not a warship, not a pirate vessel, and not a grand ship of empire. She was a whaling ship from Nantucket, Massachusetts. To the men who sailed on her, she was work, danger, money, and home. But in 1820, the Essex became something else. She became one of the most terrifying survival stories in maritime history. And decades later, her destruction would help inspire one of the most famous sea stories ever written, Moby Dick. But the real story was not a novel. It began with a ship leaving port. In August 1819, the Essex sailed from Nantucket under Captain George Pollard, Jr. Nantucket was one of the great whaling centers of the world. Its ships crossed enormous distances in search of sperm whales because whale oil was valuable. It lit homes, powered industries, and made fortunes. But finding it meant sailing farther and farther into dangerous waters. The Essex was already an old ship. She had made profitable voyages before, and she had a reputation for luck. That mattered to sailors. At sea, luck could feel almost as important as skill. The crew expected a hard voyage. They expected storms, hunger, injury, and months away from land. What they did not expect was that the ocean itself would seem to strike back. The voyage was difficult from the beginning. The ship faced rough weather, long passages, repairs, and the endless labor of keeping a wooden vessel alive. Whaling was not clean or romantic work. When whales were sighted, small boats were lowered from the ship. Men rowed toward animals larger than anything around them, armed with harpoons and rope. If the harpoon struck, the whale could drag the boat across the water at terrifying speed. One wrong move could smash a boat, pull a man under, or leave the crew helpless far from the ship. This was the normal danger of the job. Then came November 20th, 1820. The Essex was far out in the Pacific, more than 1,000 miles from the nearest land. The crew had found